From billion-dollar frauds to Ponzi schemes that fooled the entire world, these scams left a trail of destruction. Today I'm exposing the top 5 biggest scams in history, ones that will make you question everything. Number 5, the Enron scandal, a $63 billion corporate lie. Enron was once the 7th largest company in the US, claiming to be a revolutionary energy corporation. But behind the scenes, they used fake accounting to hide billions in debt and inflate stock prices. Thousands of investors and employees lost everything when Enron collapsed in 2001, making it one of the biggest corporate frauds ever. The CEO Jeffrey Skilling was sentenced to 24 years in prison, but many believe the real masterminds got away. Number 4, the Fyre Festival, the party that never happened. Marketed as the ultimate luxury music festival, Fyre Festival promised private jets, beachfront villas, and gourmet meals. Tickets sold for $5,000 to $250,000, with influencers hyping it up as a once-in-a-lifetime event. But when guests arrived, they found disaster tents, no food, and a deserted island. Founder Billy McFarland scammed investors out of $27.4 million and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. The biggest lesson? Don't trust social media hype. Number 3. OneCoin, the fake cryptocurrency that stole $4 billion. OneCoin claimed to be the next Bitcoin, promising guaranteed returns with a revolutionary blockchain. But there was one small problem. There was no blockchain at all. The entire thing was a Ponzi scheme that stole over $4 billion from investors worldwide. The mastermind, Ruja Ignatova, vanished in 2017 and remains one of the FBI's most wanted fugitives. Some believe she's hiding under government protection while others think she's been silenced. Number 2. The 2008 financial crisis. A legalized scam? Banks knowingly gave out high-risk mortgages, knowing people couldn't afford them. Then they sold these bad loans as safe investments, making billions before the system collapsed. When the bubble burst, millions lost their homes, jobs, and savings. But the banks got bailed out with taxpayer money. Not a single major banker went to jail. Instead, they got bonuses. Was it incompetence, or was the whole thing planned? Number 1, the Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme, the biggest financial fraud ever. Bernie Madoff ran a $65 billion Ponzi scheme, the biggest fraud in history. He promised investors steady returns, but instead, he was using new investors' money to pay off older ones. When the scam collapsed in 2008, thousands of people, including charities and celebrities, lost everything. Madoff was sentenced to 150 years in prison, but many believe he wasn't the only one behind it. The question remains, how did he get away with it for decades? From Wall Street to social media influencers, scams are everywhere. The best way to avoid them? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. What do you think is the biggest scam of all time? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more hidden truths they don't want you to know.